Whew, last video of the night, man. Let's get it. What up, gang? What up, squad? It's your boy, Are You Theorious, the realest, the coolest, the trillest young king. On each platform as we speak, we are back. I am back for another banger, bro. Damn, I'm trying to fit myself. Alright, that cool? That good? Anyway, man, we got What Your Job Says About You. Now, I feel like this one is going to get some good views because a lot of y'all young and y'all may work jobs like this. So y'all may be interested in what this man got to say about what this, what it is. So we're going to go ahead and react to it. If you're new, subscribe, like the video, comment some more bangers, Reactmas Day 4 or 5, whichever one it is. Happy Reactmas. All right, we're going crazy all December.
There's no other feeling like an iPhone alarm waking you up out of your sleep, getting up out of your bed, and getting your ass ready for work, clocking into work.
I hate it, but I love it. Like that's the real love-hate relationship.
It's a fulfilling experience because you love your job and everything about it, or you fucking hate it. And when I had a traditional job, I fucking hated it. And boy, I had
Bro, I've been telling everybody I'm blowing up on YouTube. Like I've been saying that for the last 2-3 years, bro. They like every time our new shift start, damn nigga, your YouTube ain't blown up yet. I'm like, stop fucking playing with me.
every job in the book. So as a former seasoned civilian of the workforce, I will be rating the worst jobs you can have. Now, to be organized and keep me from rambling off on tangent, because I will do that, the criteria in which I'm rating these jobs will go as follows: 1, co-workers and managers; 2, job difficulty; and 3, the bullshit you gotta deal with that was not in the job description.
Y'all see
no
roses?
Fast food. The only fast food restaurant that I worked at was a Taco Bell / Pizza Hut. The barrier to entry to begin working there was very low. Matter of fact, the day I went in for an application, the manager came from the back.
Hold on. I need to make sure that I'm... Alright, that's fine.
Hired me on the spot, asked if the earliest I could start was tomorrow, and it's very humble. Now, the co-workers and managers, honestly, on the cooler end, because you got to think about the people that are working fast food. You have the kitchen staff, which in Texas, in my area, were a lot of little Mexican ladies that didn't speak English.
If you've been injured in a car accident, don't call an attorney. Use this AI app instead. That's what...
And I appreciate them so much. Because of them, in my whole year of working there, I didn't make a single taco for a motherfucker. I was strictly cash register and pizza maker. My other co-workers were kind of like me as well. Shout out my boy Serene. I don't know where you are today, but I hope you're doing well. Him and I used to take the old oil to the back in the dumpster, dump it out, have good conversation. My dog Sir Jason. Yes, his name was Sir Jason. I thought he was trolling when he first told me that. He was a cool dude and he could rap. He would pull up to work so faded. But Sir Jason, he had a very theatrical ending. He wasn't the best cashier or the best cleaner or the best at customer service or anything at all. On the last day when the manager got on his ass about being slow, he said, "F you and f this job," and walked out. Now the managers. At the time, these seemed like adults to me, but now that I'm older, these are just older kids managing younger kids. I had 2 managers. One of them was this hood Asian girl, pink box braids, was in a relationship with one stud, and was busy, would come back to the kitchen and help us, was not employed or on payroll. I used to love this manager because she had the biggest crush on me, almost a little too big. She wanted to partake in my seminal fluid so bad that whenever anybody would ask me to wash dishes, she would say, "No, he doesn't wash dishes, he don't have to," and would literally tell me to go look pretty somewhere. That came with a price as well though, because whenever I was a cashier at the window and some fine would pull up, she would remove me from that spot and take care of the order. Moving on to the job difficulty, it wasn't that hard. It was just kind of tedious and annoying. Like, it's made me now move a certain way at establishment. I'm always pushing my chair in, trying not to get too much food on the floor, because that was the stuff that annoyed me, and it was just constant repetition. And now moving on to the bullshit, because there was a lot of that. The main thing was the unsanitary shit that I had to see and deal with. These things normally only came up during very busy hours. That was like afternoon when people had lunch break, and at nighttime like 10 p.m. Some of the things that we had to do might not get me into heaven. Not because I was doing it, but because I didn't put a stop to it. God's gonna be like, "Yo, bro, what was that about?" 2 things come to mind specifically. On a busy day, we had 1 fresh pan of meat left. This is when those Doritos tacos was late. Every order, let me get 10, 50, 69. Bruh's bringing the pan in, and I don't know what the f happened. He tweaked out, dropped the pan, all the meat fell onto the ground.
I've done that before, bro. Hey, if you ever worked in a fast food, bro, tell me this ain't never happened to you. I don't give a fuck what fast food restaurant job you had. Let me know if this ever happened to you or didn't.
That happened, the whole world stopped. We looked straight at the manager because you're the one that's supposed to manage us. Let us know what to do. This nigga looks at all of us like he's the head of some type of council and says we have to do what we have to do. Gets a spatula and scoops the meat off of the ground. We served it. So on that Tuesday at 12 o'clock, if your stomach was fucked up. That's why. And the other thing, there was a roach swimming around in the pizza sauce. I had seen it after I had served.
Bro, with no lie, it was like 2016. Me, Shuggy, and my family, my dad was still alive, went to Texas Roadhouse, Texas Land and Cattle. Bro, when I tell you the table over from us had one of the biggest cockroaches I ever seen. The cockroach was the size of a newborn kitten, bro. A newborn kitten. The roach, I'm telling you, like, you ever seen a newborn kitten where you could like, that's how big the cockroach was. No lie.
Like fucking 10 pizzas, so I didn't know what else to say. This gets a 5 out of 10. Moving on, second, retail. Now, working retail was literally just one step ahead of working at fast food. And this is because you don't have to worry about hungry customers, nasty food messes, but the mess that comes with a retail associate is different.
We'll get there.
The co-workers and managers. These co-workers are probably gonna be the coolest people you have in all of your work life. Y'all are all in the same position. You're gonna see some baddies there. You're gonna meet some real niggas.
Yes,
and y'all are basically the same, going through the same thing. The problem lies because there's 3 types of associates. One that cares too much about their job, willing to live and die about $10.50. The one that don't give a damn about their job at all. No matter how busy it is, how f***ed up it is, they're gonna be in the back scratching between their ass or something. And then there's me, the one in the middle. I care about my job. I don't want to lose it. I'm gonna do exactly what's needed. On the
I ain't gonna lie, he edit out these videos. Now, like, I see why my videos be blowing up because I'm like, bro, I don't edit. I just post it. So I see what my, you know what I mean? I gotta do better.
On the other hand, I will not slave for y'all. No, I'm not coming into an extra shift. No, I'm not staying late. If it has anything to do with me working harder here, longer here, it's a no. So leave me alone and let me adjust these clothes and shoes. Oh yeah, the retailer that I used to work at was a Dick's Sporting Goods at the mall. The traffic in and out was actually kind of crazy at times. With so much traffic and people going to and fro, there's only one type of manager, the dickhead. I'm talking about they're the type that if everything was done, find some way to look busy. You can't stand in one spot too long. You gotta stay moving. What's that? You had one more extra minute on your lunch break? Do you know what we'll do to you?
Get your bitch ass on that line.
So yeah, keep that in mind. One more thing about managers in retail is their need to rally everybody up at the front of the store for a meeting and talk about how many sales we've made or didn't make. Bitch, my check is $9.30. Unless you're about to drop 10 bands in my account like a scammer, I don't care how much this store is made. Moving on to job difficulty. Also wasn't too bad, but it definitely was a level above fast food. You just have more responsibilities than you would at a fast.
This was me, struggling to keep up with posting consistently on YouTube and getting less views than normal, until I found
fast food restaurant, making sure the store looks presentable. Fast food restaurants, we damn near got to talk to people like shit sometimes. And this is when I realized people can actually be dumb, like NPC dumb. At Taco Bell, you can't be that dumb. You want taco, quesadilla, what do you want? At a retail store though, you might receive some of the dumbest questions you've ever been asked. Like I said, I worked in the shoe department. Why did a nigga come up to me and ask, what size am I? And just pointed down to his foot. I don't know if he thought working at the footwear and Dick's Sporting Goods meant that visually I could look at anybody's shoe and be able to tell what size they were. And then other little petty things. Ask you where the restroom is with a sign right next to them that says the restroom is right here.
Excuse me, do you guys sell shoes here by any chance?
But moving on to the bullshit. The worst, craziest things about working retail gotta be those days when they hit you with sales. Labor Day, Cyber Monday, New Year's sale, and the worst of them all, Black Friday. If you're watching this and you've experienced a Black Friday sale at a retail store, you can't tell me you didn't want to go get in your car and drive straight into the building. People dead ass turn into an animal for a good deal. Half the time it don't even be a good deal. You're getting $2 off. And how the Dick's Sporting Goods was at the mall, we had plenty of inventory in the back, but we also had a lot of inventory in the front. You could dead ass pull the boxes out and look at the shoes that you wanted. After that Black Friday, it was time for all the associates to clean this mess up. Let's just say the state of the store looked like the aftermath of Hiroshima. Debris everywhere, yellow tape from people getting trampled over, the scent of dead bodies. So with all that factored in, I give retail about a 5 out of 10. And lastly, for this video, Amazon delivery driver. I want to start by saying if Jeff Bezos was
Amazon delivery driver, how is that one of the worst jobs? I think that's an easy one.
50 years old in the 1800s, he would be the most wicked slave master in the land, because the way he do his employees.
Hold on. He giving niggas opportunity to make money. And I heard it was good money. What you talking about?
It's fucking crazy. Nasty work. This is another job where the barrier to entry is not that high. The people that I worked with consisted of small, petite girls. Niggas that look like me. Old niggas. Old white women that needed 2 knee sleeves, 2 arm sleeves, and a neck brace. They will hire anybody as long as you get those packages to a motherfucker door. And if you didn't work Amazon, you may be asking,
why does it even really matter what your coworkers are like?
Whenever you finish your route and delivering your packages, aren't you good? Well, my naive friend that's watching this video, no, it's your problem. problem as well, because Amazon has something called a rescue. See, a rescue is whenever you finish your 8 to 10 hour shift, call the dispatch to see if you're good to go back, and they say, no, little slave, we need you to drive another 45 minutes away to somebody else, grab some of their packages and help them deliver their 8 to 10 hour shift as well. And it's funny how they phrase it, because when you call them, they'll say, hey, can you do a rescue? I hear can. I say, no, not really, not today. Bro, why did they say, let me rephrase that, we need you to go ahead and go do a rescue? Which leads you to the managers. They come off nice at first, but they are cutthroat. Thing is Amazon doesn't really deliver the packages. There's something called DSPs, which basically is you could go become the head of a DSP where you're delivering packages for Amazon. You just use their truck. Think of it like this. Jeff is the main supplier, the El Chapo of this shit. Next are the people that buy it in bulk. And what do the people that buy it in bulk do? They give the work to the corner boys that nickel and dime the pack. That's us. And we've all seen some type of drug show. So if there's any issue in Jeff's operation, somebody's getting executed. That puts a lot of pressure on the managers. So much pressure that one time somebody couldn't take it anymore. In the middle of their shift, they got out the truck, left it, took an Uber back to their house, left the Amazon truck with the keys inside with a bunch of boxes in it. The manager suited up like one of us and delivered the rest of those packages. I'm telling you, it's fucking crazy. Something's going on back there, bro. Going into job difficulty, this is high. It's not that it's rocket science or mentally difficult, but physically, it's physically taxing. But there's not really too much to go into detail about that. It's time to move on to the bullshit. This is hand down the worst shit I've experienced at any job. Out of all of them that I had, the dogs. That mailman dog feud that you see in cartoons, newspaper, comics and shit, that is a real thing. And it happened on my first day. They used to send me on country routes in Austin. It was scenic, chill vibe.
Bro, this nigga live in Austin just like me. Bro, Link. I'm about to at you, bro. Link. Bro, we could do reactions together. Link.
That's until you got onto one of two lawns.
Let me make sure he said Austin. Cause my last name is here.
Feud that you see in cartoons, newspaper, comics and shit, that is a real thing. And it happened on my first day. They used to send me on country routes in Austin. It was scenic, chill vibe. That's until
He talking about bass dropping shit.
You got onto one of two lawns. Them hillbilly motherfuckers or those country Mexican family yards. Either one of those two, just know a dog finna get on your ass. Cause that's what country dogs are made for. To protect the land, let people know when people outside they shit. One time in particular, I pull up to a person's house. As soon as I get to the front door, their dog runs outside to the front of the house. This was one of those medium large dogs.
And then like, what are you supposed to do? Because the dog, if the dog is loose, they, you know, I guess just throw it as close to the house as you can.
Tell he been through the ringer real rough. He walk up to me on some cool, nice dog shit. So I hit him with the good dog, good boy, put my hand out.
Wrong move.
This dumbass dog saw me as an intruder so fast. Growling, barking, walking me down, circling me. I grabbed the package that I just put down, start fighting the dog off with it. Bro, why did all this commotion? Call this nigga's brother over. An identical dog that looked just like him immediately got on this time and ain't even try to settle the situation down. Now they're both circling me with the occasional jump at me. Real life 2v1. I played it smooth, played it smart. Fought both the dogs off with the package, just kept walking slowly, didn't want to make no sudden movements, didn't want to run. As soon as I got back over the gate, jumped over it, threw the package at him. Some nights out of my sleep, I wake up and just start barking from trauma. Overall, 3 out of 10. So to keep me from going back to this lifestyle, I beg you, please like this video. Comment as well. Let me know what jobs y'all have.
That nigga said, keep me from going back to this lifestyle.
I believe that playing a sport in school is one of the...
That's funny. I clicked on this video just so I can have it in my history because I'm gonna react to this one next. But I'm done for the night, bro. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Happy Vlogmas, Reactmas, all that good stuff. Paul, say what you got to say, man.
Go Yankee.
Say gang gang. You don't have a Spider-Man birthday party? Actually, guys, y'all comment if y'all want me to vlog his birthday party. It's not gonna be nothing crazy. It's not gonna be a bunch of kids there. It's just gonna be him and his siblings, my mom, and Destiny. So, you know, if y'all want me to react if y'all want me to vlog it, I will. Okay? Alright, we go.